Ladies and gentlemen, you know the voice. It's Agent K. Sat beside me is Agent A, and we are bringing you yet another edition of the Battleground of the Actions Wrestling Federation, Warhead Wednesday.
And welcome indeed. We hope you guys are going to enjoy the night we have. We're kicking it off with a bombshell. Some might call it a pipe bomb, and Curtis is making his way to challenge for the Renegade title for the second. Whoa! For the second time. Look at that. Look at that budget. Look at that budget, ladies and gentlemen. Pyro is here in the AWF. Boom! And you will see.
You know, Curtis coming out here is going to challenge the reigning, I won't really say defending, but the reigning Renegade champion, the Antichrist Mamba Ant.
Who I just want to say defending.
Threw him out of the Rumble. So you got to believe that there is some tension abrew right now in this opening contest. I hope, you know, in my hopes and my dreams, I hope that Curtis knocks Mamba Ant's head off and it rolls out right in front of us at this announce table.
Of course you would wish such a thing, as we are set to go in Minneapolis, Minnesota of all places. It's cold as all can be. It is what it is. Here we are in this arena, and people just don't see as the Undisputed Champion and the Renegade Champion defending his belt is making his way to the ring. Taking a gaze to the crowd. Flanked by Eve, Team Supreme, Team Extreme, whatever you want to call that assortment there.
I like to call them Team Sadomasochism, quite frankly.
What? Of course you would. Of course you would. Mamba Ant not really giving press much word about this match or prior to this match. He knows exactly what he did. He looked Curtis dead in the eyes and sent him over the ropes. You see the gaze around to the crowd. He's usually some more energy. Usually more. I don't know what's getting into him, or if there's something else in the air. But here he is to defend that belt against the Iranian Reaper, which, like it or not, is still one of the most intimidating forces we have in this federation. And there it is, the Renegade Championship. The crowd in Minnesota embracing Mamba Ant.
You know, quite frankly, you talk about Mamba Ant's gaze staring out to the crowd. I think he's looking for the glint of a sniper scope. You know how the people here in Minneapolis feel about Mamba Ant. And quite frankly, who can blame them? I mean, the guy is a piece of work in every single sense of the word, as we see.
A piece of work? What do you... I mean, anyway.
I think a piece of trash is more apropos, but, you know.
And here we go with Curtis. He, in the left corner, the challenger, his second time trying for this Renegade Championship. I do so believe Vincenzo being the last person he attempted against, and certainly so. Even if it was a hellacious affair. And Renegade, Mamba Ant, you know, he snagged that belt off of Revenant just a couple of days after the Eve, after returning and whatnot, after in the new year. And I don't think anyone quite would have expected to see the Undisputed Champion holding that belt.
You might not have expected it, but I did. You know, Mamba Ant is very, very versed in using his Nepo baby powers, you know, because his cousin gets beat fair and square in a match, and he says, hey, I need to avenge him, even though he put his other cousin through a flaming table. It seems like he's picking and choosing which cousin to be favorable towards, but regardless,
well, oh my god, certainly the match starts, the bell rings, Curtis getting rounds of punches dumped into the corner by Mamba Ant, and look at the difference in mass, in strength, in the size, and Jesus Christ,
that is the one thing you do not want to do.
At least 100 plus pounds and 5 inches of height giving up to Curtis. 6'7" maybe. Jesus, hell. Oh!
That's the one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to get in a striking match with Curtis. His hands are basically mini fridges, just swinging at you full force.
Look at that. Oh my.
If Mamba Ant wants to
Off the
keep
ropes. There he
his
goes.
Renegade Championship, if he wants to be Mr. Two Belts, he needs to find a way to try and duck and weave those shots from Curtis.
Certainly, these men have faced each other before. They attempted to have a one-on-one match on SmackDown the night Mamba Ant became co-general manager, but that match famously had interruptions. Famously had me terrified because of those interruptions. But so, there are no interruptions in this title match. There are disqualifications, and these men, their record in singles combat is 1-1 throughout their tenure in the AWF since in about 7 months. Oh my, look at embracing the crowd.
I think he's just leaving himself open, to have a reenactment of JFK.
God, will you? It was not famously so, but infamously so. It was Mamba Ant and Curtis's first match, where a fan and the tape audio was able to catch Mamba Ant yelling, "Oh shit," before getting dumped with a jackhammer. Yes, he did do that.
But that just goes to show that Mamba Ant knows what we all know, that Curtis is one of the most fearful men to ever step foot in a professional wrestling company.
God! Dumps him over the barricade. There he goes.
And out into the crowd. Mamba Ant.
Look, that young woman beside those two is having the time of her life. She got all her money's worth. Holy! Look at that! As the Turtles would say, Cowabunga Mamba Ant.
And the next time Mamba Ant goes in that crowd, I advise somebody to don't be shy and pull out maybe a
trick shot,
maybe a 357 or a 44.
Look at him. You think this crowd is gonna hate him? Look at they.
And I'm not talking about Minnesota Timberwolves jersey numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Let me assure you that. I'm talking about real steel.
Well, they don't have much to cheer for, at least. So what they call Anthony Towns did just drop 70 in the loss. Whoa! A twisting moonsault splat. This guy is ridiculous. What is it? Oh my.
Let's be honest. The only good things to come out of Minnesota were Kevin Garnett and Ric Flair, right? Everything else has just been a major disappointment.
Is that a disappointment?
I can assure you not. That might have just made my Wednesday. Curtis throws Mamba Ant back into the ring. Will we see a new Renegade champion crowned right now?
It looks like he's gonna have to go to the. He's not done. Agent Phillip telling him to get down.
Oh no! Oh my God! He just got his chest caved in.
Agent
Oh
Phillip.
no! That was
Agent
catastrophic.
Phillip.
And now look at this.
Mamba
Look at
Ant
this.
running.
Look at this bastard. Look at him.
Oh my God! The steel chair.
Look at that.
I think even if Phillip saw it, he was gonna let it slide.
Oh, would he? Special Agent Phillip is an honorable man. He calls things right down the middle.
Well, Curtis.
Mamba Ant, look at him. That's the man. That's the man you all cheer for.
That's the man they're roaring and cheers for. It's not a shortcut. The man knocked out the goddamn referee. You're just telling him to get down. The hell do you want? You think they're gonna boo him? No. If anything, Phillip should be thanking Mamba Ant right now. And maybe not much right now. Maybe not much.
Sure.
He gets whipped and wow, pops back up. The count's going. They're back into the ring. Mr. Kingsley watching with an observing eye. First time we're seeing him out and about in the flurry. He's shocked and horrified in Mamba Ant, actually.
I hope co-general manager Kingsley really sees what used to be on his show, not anymore, but the scorn, the devil, the Antichrist, the scourge that used to plague Monday AWF is no longer. I hope Mr. Kingsley gets smart and never contacts Mamba Ant about showing up on Raw again. Excuse me, Monday AWF.
Oh my, Hunter and them is over at Raw for the time being. He's getting his confidence back. Undertaker humbled him. Thank you.
And they're both bright red brands. Sometimes it makes my head hurt.
Oh, you've never even been to the other red brand.
Oh, but I watch it. Let me tell you, I watch it just to get a scope of how.
Here, double trick shot. His Ant
sure loves that double moonsault. Hope one of these days Curtis moves out and Mamba Ant gets a face full of concrete.
Ant is attempting to crank up a device outside of the ring. That is The count is at 3. He can do this for a longer time, but he's not going to.
It's not gonna work on Curtis.
Talking his talk.
Huge tree trunk legs.
That's an understatement.
Reaper's got to get back up. And I'm surprised Eve hasn't made her presence felt in this match yet.
I'm sure that's going to change quite soon, maybe. We might have even jinxed it. We might see it in the next 3 minutes.
I'd bet on it. I'd really bet on it, you know.
And Kingsley, he wants Curtis to bring the pain to Ant. He's going. He misses, crashes, and burns. Waiting for hey.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
I owe you a soda.
There we go.
Even Curtis having words in Ant.
Of
course. Will send him down with a punch and grabs his arm. Beautiful technicality.
First the chair, then Eve. What does it take for Mamba Ant to win a match clean? What does it take to Mamba Ant to win a singles match one-on-one?
He's done it a lot. You know that, right? Oh! He looked like he was going for something there that looked tickety.
More often than not, there's always a caveat. There's always an asterisk. This man cannot pick up a clean win for his life. He couldn't buy one.
There's been several clean wins that you've seen against your own favorite stars that you have had to stomach through. Final countdown. As here we go. Hoisted up. Remember when Mamba Ant out-wrestled a number 1 athlete? Anyway.
Out-wrestled. Well, let me tell you, he might have out-weaponed. He might have out-hardcored.
Out-wrestled.
He might have out-flaming
tables.
But he never out-wrestled the 5-star classic.
Said it during that recording. We're going to have to watch that again one day. But, yeah, he definitely said that. As Curtis stumps Mamba Ant right onto the gulag floor.
It was about time he caught up.
Ant, damn it. Out of there, back in. Not the time to go. And Eve,
look at that! Ref!
Elbow drop!
Managers are not allowed to put their hands on the competitors, no matter what it is.
Well, Eve has a women's
that should be a disqualification. I don't care.
And
I don't care if she had a world heavy championship shot. That's not what you're supposed to do.
1, 2. Curtis still up and
got screwed just now. I hope Kingsley is really taking heed to this. I hope he's seeing what's going on right now. You can't have this stuff on the AWF brand.
And cranks it up. Cranks it up to 1,000,000. It could be over. Yes. There's no ropes to save his life. And he's wrenching. He look like a fish swimming in the sea.
If you think Curtis is going to tap out to Mamba Ant, you got another thing coming. This man wrestles bears, for crying out loud. What do you not understand about that?
And Mamba Ant is trying his damnedest every time. Look at Curtis. Look like he's losing life right now. His arms flailing out. Looks like he's waiting. But
Curtis needs to he needs to gain some ground. He needs to at least go to the ropes or something like that.
I think he's finally getting some ground, and Ant, tired perhaps, is going to let up and telling the crowd to roar. Look at him. Everyone, you can look around the arena. They're on their feet, standing up right now. Oh my God. Yeah, say your prayers. Whoa. He's not going to do it? Excuse me?
Oh there we
no!
Go. He got socked in the face.
Cliff, he's busted open. Ant with the ropes, misses an attempted tackle and spear. Curtis.
Get into overzealous.
Oh, whoa!
Again, you know.
Right on the nose.
I don't know how anybody could cheer for this man, honestly, at this point. I just don't know. It's clear as day. My man has taken every shortcut possible in this matchup. Maybe he believes he can't beat Curtis one-on-one. Maybe that's what he's thinking.
I think he just embodies that this is the Wild West, and this is ruthless aggression personified before your eyes. You want to try and fight a man because he threw you out the Rumble? Well, hell, this is the match. This is your chance to prove it. You are the Reaper. This should be Mamba Ant getting his chest stomped in right now. Instead, it's Mamba Ant looking like he's going in for the kill. Drop kick. Couldn't have written something more beautiful than that. Kenneth Kilgore and anyone else in this locker room be damned. Went for a ticket and go to Iran. Nope. Right back up. Ant Off the ropes! Into a praying twist of fate, stratosphere.
Flipping senton. Curtis
Oh,
on the top rope.
My! You got
And a huge power slam from the Antichrist.
Stampede is gonna take him down. And this, please, let it be all she wrote. It's over. Click, click. Go to sleep. Oh, is Ant? Come on. What are we doing here, kid? What are we? Champ. So many times could he have? There you go. It's over.
Cover.
1, 3.
That is it. After
And
underhanded
still-
tactics.
And still, under the Renegade and
Taking advantage of a man's
champion.
unconscious state. After the Black Siren Eve making her way into the head of Curtis.
Curtis shouldn't have taken out a damn referee.
Is that your excuse? Is that your excuse? That was quite obviously an accident. I think even Mamba Ant pulled the referee in front of him. I think that's what happened there.
serious?
It looked like that's what happened there.
Look at him. Undisputed Renegade.
That's the face of a man who knows he just escaped somebody. That's not a victory. That was an escape. That was a survival.
Certainly, whatever you want to call it. Ant is out of here. And we'll probably see him on Friday Night SmackDown. But until then, we have more Warhead.
I don't want to see him anywhere.
Up next.